look at this Bronco team. They come in the midst of a pretty bad stretch here, losers of 5 straight.
So many different reasons teams hit the losing skids, but the best way out of it, something has to happen positive early in the game.
Meanwhile, for the visiting Jaguars, they've come in on a nice run. And off we go from Denver. And the opening kickoff will not be returned, as that will be a touchback. So here are the Broncos now for their opening drive. And they'll be led out by a guy who has a couple years under his belt in the NFL, their third-year quarterback.
And the numbers were not pretty. I mean, they don't look right. When you throw 2 interceptions, no touchdown passes, there's no way to really make that work. But I thought there were a lot of positives in watching his game tape. I think he's close to putting out a good performance. Let's see if he can flip those numbers around in this game. And, of course, rally his team to a win.
Off the play fake, here's Nix. This is caught, it's Kirk. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. Christian Kirk, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Broncos need just 2 plays on their opening drive to take the early lead. Point after here coming up. And he's got it. 7-0 Broncos. Hardly any time taken off the clock there. 2 plays, and they find the end zone for 6 points. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And what a return. Great field position all the way out to the 48 there. So here's the first drive now for the Jags. They're led by the #1 overall pick in the 2021 draft, Trevor Lawrence.
And I'll bet he's talking to his guys about resisting the temptation to try and turn this into an up-and-down game. Almost like basketball, where both teams press, and one team gets an advantage, our team's trying to run with them, and they're just not equipped for it. Doesn't matter whether you're equipped or not. Just settle in, get calm before you go for the big strikes.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. First carry for the Clemson man, Travis Etienne. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12.
Sometimes you get all those big guys down there in one spot, and there's just nowhere to go. And in this case, the defensive tackle used his strength and swallowed him up.
Now Lawrence. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. 37 yards on the punt with no return. And it'll be 1st and 10 Broncos from deep in their own territory. The Broncos offense, led by their running back, headed out for the 2nd possession. And he's been one of the most consistent pieces of their offense all year long, no doubt. Shouldn't be much of a surprise then to see him. Down the numbers! There he goes! Now inside the 25. Javonte Williams. And all the way home for a Broncos score. Javonte Williams, 85 yards. And the Broncos are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Point after, right down the middle. And that'll make the score 14-0. Those are the ones the offensive coordinators dream about. One-play drives from that distance. What an effort. It results in the touchdown. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. They've been outplayed early, no question. Down 14-0 already as they come up 1st and 10. Thomas Thomas brings it in. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Marking down at the 49. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Lawrence will throw. And that nearly a turnover, but it's incomplete. Oh, fortunate to retain possession there, and it's second down. A give to Etienne running right. And he's got it across midfield and into Denver territory. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. Now Lawrence to throw. Short throw to Smith. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. It's his first catch, and it'll be good for 15 and a first down. On play action, Lawrence. A short throw there to Strange. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch, and it'll be second down. Thornton, the motion man right. They go play action with Lawrence. He'll get this off to Etienne. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. That one a first down pickup of 8. Here's Lawrence to throw. Etienne bringing in another one. And the Jaguars are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5. And they'll run with Etienne. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Travis Etienne with career touchdown number 75. And the Jaguars have cut it back within a score. Extra point right down the middle. And that'll make our score 14-7. This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. And no run back here. That's going to be a touchback. And we'll bring it out to the 30-yard line. The Broncos are about set to go on offense. Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Off the play fake, Nix. Blitz coming, and down he goes. A well-designed corner blitz that gets him for a loss of 8 yards.
Well, that's what they have to do more of defensively. Not just getting sacks, but they have to keep getting in his face, not let him get his feet set and deliver. He's been carving them up previously. Yeah, already has a couple of touchdown passes. About time they put a few grass stains on that jersey. Forced out to his left.
And he's going to get this to the 31, but that is still well short of what he needed. He'll wind up getting 4 yards there on his own, but it also brings up 4th down. Cook now on to punt as he gets this one away. Taken in at the 22. 45 yards, that's what the punt goes for. 5 on the return. And the Jaguars go on offense, 1st down and 10. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated. He's got it at the 15. And they're going to have this way down deep in Denver territory. Through one quarter, 14-7. The Jags with the football to begin the second quarter, as they've got it with a 1st and 10. In motion right is Thomas. Did he get the feet down? Yes! Touchdown! Brenton Strange from 10 yards out. And the Jaguars are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. He was on point throwing the ball right there. He had the big play to get him down close, and then he delivers a touchdown pass on 1st and goal.
And you mentioned the big play that got him down close. I think that big play left him reeling a little bit. They didn't recover from it. And you know they always talk about having to have a short memory on defense after a big play against you. Looks like that memory was a little too long there.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And no run back forthcoming, so this will come out to the 30. Denver's offense now set to go. So, Charles, the season winding down, the playoffs obviously not in their future. As they look ahead to the offseason, what spots do they maybe need to fill?
Well, I think that they like the guy who's calling the plays and throwing the ball. I think that he's a pretty good player. Needs some help, I think, on the perimeter, though. Help him out with receivers, because I think if he gets an upgrade there, his play gets that much better, too.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. And they'll send the tight end in motion here. Nix to the air. Short throw caught by Dulcich. And he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up 3rd down. Here's 3rd and 7. Throwing Nix. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a 1st down. Up the middle, it's Williams. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. To throw is Nix. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down. Here's Nix. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 33. They give him 17 yards that time as that'll move the chains. They'll go play action with Nix. This is caught. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. Christian Kirk, his 10th touchdown of the season, 2nd of the game. And the Broncos have taken the lead. The PAT up and good, but hold on a second. There is a flag. Uh-oh, flag comes out here. This is going to be roughing the kicker.
When you're going back there on the kick block, you've got to go to the right point. That didn't happen. Ran into the kicker. The penalty flag had to come out.
And we will not have a return. They'll bring this to the 30. The Jaguars offense and Travis Etienne set to take over once again. He's got a rushing touchdown in the game already as you check to see where he is ranked in rushing TDs coming into the weekend. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. Out of the gun, it's Lawrence. Short throw to Smith, and they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Now Lawrence. Looking long for Thomas. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Here's Lawrence. This is Smith on the ground. And this is going to be another 1st down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 37. Lawrence goes right back to Smith again. Only able to gain a couple there, and that'll make it second down. ETN up the middle. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4. Looking to throw, Lawrence. That is caught. And he is going to have a Jags first down as he'll be marked down a yard or two past the marker following a gain of 6. 4 catches now on this drive alone. They can't stop him. It's another first down. Looking to throw. Lawrence. That's to the sideline and incomplete.
Yeah, their back's up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
Right side, Thornton with it. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. They'll look to throw again. That's complete right around the 8. And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. Brian Thomas, an 11-yard touchdown. And the Jaguars are an extra point away from evening this one up. Extra point splits the uprights, and that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. And not willing to risk a return. This ball's going to come out to the 30-yard line. Christian Kirk and company heading back onto the field. He has certainly made the most of his catches so far, both of them going for touchdowns here in half number 1.
And we've never met a team that doesn't talk about getting off to a fast start and featuring guys that they want to have the ball early. We're seeing both of those come into play here. Off to an incredible start, got their feature guy going, and now everyone else should have opportunities.
And he'll have a gain of 3 to the 33. 2nd and 7. And, Charles, you wonder about this defense coming in to the right side and intercepted. He may go. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. An excellent play there, CD, on the pick 6. And I think were they a nickel? Did they have an extra DB out there?
Yeah, Brandon, I think they were in standard nickel, not the Buffalo, as teams like to call it, meaning 3 safeties for big nickel. They just wanted to take away the quarterback's throwing lanes, and that's exactly what they did, and came through with a big-time pick 6.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. And no chance to see a return on the dynamic kickoff. They'll move this out to the 30-yard line. The Broncos going to go on offense now late in this first half. And with them trailing, there is still enough time to try to string a few plays together, maybe get into field goal range. Throwing after the interception, Nix. And that nearly intercepted. Well, the free safety roaming into position almost had it, but it's 2nd down. To throw. Here's Nix. Now hang on here, because following that play, it looks like Amari Cooper is in some distress. In motion goes the tight end. Now it's Nix. Short throw caught by Dulcich. Now the Broncos going to use the 2nd of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. 2nd down and 6 now. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Same connection, Dulcich once again. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 40. Working out of the gun is Nix. Throw left side complete. That's Franklin. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. A great play there in the final seconds of the first half. And the Broncos. Chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half. Point after, right down the middle. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. And that one going to hop into the end zone, and it'll come out to the 20. Final play of the half. It's Lawrence. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. So, hey, we get it. No time to waste. Playoffs starting next week. We skip right over halftime and get back to the action. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. The Jaguars offense and Trevor Lawrence getting set for this next drive. And the numbers have looked good this season. Case in point right here. He is up there among the NFL leaders in TD passes. Second half starts with a run by Etienne. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at second down. Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's the second down at 6. They go play action now. Lawrence. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect him to have more completions to him in this game.
Lawrence will throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have a Jaguars first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Now Lawrence to throw. On this one, incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
Now Lawrence. He'll air it out deep for Thomas. That's caught inside the 20. And he takes this in the red zone all the way inside Denver's 15. It's a big play for the Jaguars. 52 yards. They go play action with Lawrence. A quick throw, but incomplete.
Just looking at it from a defensive perspective, when you break the huddle in the red zone, tight end is one of the guys you got to key on because quarterbacks want the ball in their hands fast in this position, and they want to get it to someone. And in this case, he had the play. They just didn't complete it.
5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. Here's Lawrence to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. Touchdown, Jaguars. Brian Thomas, his second touchdown of the night. And the Jaguars have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the second half. Extra point right down the middle. And they will take a 7-point lead. So that drive takes them down the field in 8 plays. And it culminates in a Jags touchdown. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And no run back here. That's going to be a touchback. And we'll bring it out to the 30-yard line. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. Well, Charles, you and I said at intermission, feels like we're set up for a good second half. Well, the other side scored. Now it's up to them to answer. How do they respond here with their first drive of the second half?
Well, bottom line is they just saw the ball go in the end zone against their defense, and they saw what good offense looks like. They believe they've got a good offense as well. Run the best plays you've got to the top performers you have and try to move that ball down the field for an answering score.
And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. And movement by one of the Broncos up front, and in comes the flag. So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit. A false start backs them up 5, 1st and 15. Back to throw. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Fortunate to get that football back, because trailing here in the second half, last thing they needed was to lose the possession.
And the word I think of here is opportunity, because it could have been lost there. Their chance to score points. But the opportunity for the defense was to go ahead and really close this game down if they were able to get possession.
And he'll get this up to about the 38-yard line.
The way things have gone in this one, the running game's been something of an afterthought, and that's not been too bad for them, has it?
Yeah, the offensive returns have been good, but I guess we figured he in the ground game would be a bit more involved. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Short throw caught by Dulcich. It'll be a gain of just a yard, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. Here's Logan Cook now, as he'll punt it away for the second time. First kick, 47. This one looks good as well. And this will be taken at the 13. 46 yards on the boot. The coverage holds him to just 3 on the return. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there's not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
And he'll take this across the 25 before going out of bounds. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the 3rd quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
And he is going to have a Jags first down, maybe by about a yard as they find a way to convert on 3rd and inches. On play action, Lawrence. And this nearly an interception, but it's incomplete. Well, a turnover really would have helped him there, but not to be. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Straight ahead, Etienne. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 50 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves.
And shutting him off, now open field. Yeah, he will go out right near the 35-yard line. Another nice gain, 16 yards there and a first down again. One quarter remains here on a Sunday night. Welcome back now to Denver. It's Jaguar football here, and they'll look to extend their lead as we begin quarter number 4. On 1st and 10, it's Etienne. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 4 on the first down play. As we get late in this one, is altitude a factor for a visiting team in Denver? Is that something that's overplayed?
No, it's real, and I know a lot of the visiting teams like to downplay it because they don't want to get into the heads of their players, but you can't avoid it. As soon as you get to the locker room, you get to the stadium, they always post it in there. Welcome to Denver.
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. Got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Jaguars. Brian Thomas, 40 yards. And the Jaguars are closing in on a third straight win as they widen the gap further here in the fourth quarter. Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead now up to 14. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. And Denver getting set to take the field. Defense got the better of them last series, forcing a punt. See if they make a few changes in the game plan here and try. Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. It's Devin Lloyd with a pick. And they're going to be set up in the red zone right around the 17-yard line. With the points that we've seen scored, neither defense has been at their best, but these guys, they've been a little bit better, Charles, and a nice interception there.
Yeah, you're right about that, Brandon. Let's face it. It's not always how you start, it's how you finish, right? So maybe you have a rough game all the way along, but if you make a big play like that at the right time.
Under pressure, and he'll go down back at the 26-yard line. Jadeveon Clowney, he's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Operating from the gun, Lawrence. Oh, what a heck of an effort there as he'll make the diving catch. And now they're in the hurry-up. From the gun on 3rd down, Lawrence. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Devin Duvernay. An 11-yard touchdown. And the Jaguars extend their fourth quarter lead, and they are closing in now on a 14-win campaign. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Here's the Jaguar kick team now as they run up and send this one away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. So the Broncos come back out as we give you a look at the playoff race in the AFC. Well, here we sit, Week 17. Just one more week in the regular season after this one. So if you're one of these teams trying to make a move and improve your spot or jump in from the outside, Charles, you better make that move now.
And these final games are often a good barometer for all those teams fighting for position or a wild card spot. They have to be able to get the job done these last 2 weeks before things get even tougher when the playoffs officially begin.
Nix from the shotgun. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Franklin. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
And I think he just wanted to get the ball to one of his playmakers to see if they can make something happen, but he ends up throwing into a crowded area, and after the catch, he isn't able to do much with it.
Operating from the gun, here's Nix. And able to find Kirk complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Nix looking to throw again. This throw incomplete, nearly picked off. And with his pedigree, he doesn't drop many of those. But 3rd down coming up. To throw is Nix. Looking deep in the direction of Cooper. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
That's coverage you'd expect to see in a tie game late. Not in a lopsided game like this. They are not letting up.
They're going. It's Nix. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Broncos unable to convert here on fourth. And the Jaguars are going to take possession here on the turnover on downs. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Been a very strong performance for them, really, on both sides of the football. The turnover on downs, the most recent example, and now, obviously, they're in a great spot here.
If you're over on the bench right now, you're shaking hands with your teammate, you're hugging him, give him a little dap. Been a big, big performance for them. Now you just don't get careless. Take care of the ball on the way out.
To the sideline and incomplete. But their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just run this clock out because this one, it was over a long time ago.
And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. And the Jaguars send out their punter as he'll kick it away for the second time. They'll send this away into the Rocky Mountain Night, and it's a good one. And a fair catch signaled for and taken just outside the 20-yard line. And the football going back over to the Denver Broncos. It's now appearing that this losing streak is going to continue. You know, the coaching staff was confident that this was going to be the game to stem the tide, but that just has not been the case. And he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. Now it looks like we've got a Bronco that's banged up on the play. Here's Nix. Short throw caught by Dulcich. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up third.
Throwing Nix. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Franklin. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Solid gain of 18 yards and a Denver first down. Nix to the air. And for a third time tonight, he's intercepted. And his guys are going to take over at their own 48-yard line. Well, we saw plenty of that during his much-heralded college career. He parlayed that into becoming a first-round selection. And now here he is making interceptions in the National Football League.
And this is a guy that has all the physical tools, but the thing that sets him apart is what he's got between his ears. And that's the sixth sense for knowing where the football is going. Just an excellent play there to create the turnover.
That one looks like he'll throw here. This is caught. Touchdown. Jonnu Smith, his first touchdown on the year. And the Jags up the lead to 4 scores now here in this fourth quarter. Now the extra point. And that'll increase their lead to 28. Pretty clean and simple there. Just 2 plays. The long pass resulting in the touchdown on play number 2. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And no run back forthcoming, so this will come out to the 30. The Broncos offense and Bo Nix getting set for this next possession. The Broncos onto the field ready to start their next drive. Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory, but it does not appear that that's going to be the case. There's too much to handle on the other side in this one.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. That one complete downfield to Kirk. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Looking to throw. Nix. That's caught by his tight end, Gerald Everett. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5. So from the 25, this is 2nd and 5.
At the 25-yard line.
To throw, here's Nix. Looking left side, and it's complete. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. And as this defense walks off the field, they can do so with their heads held.